Today, we're diving into something really important, a powerful guided meditation designed specifically for caregivers. We're going to walk through how it works, piece by piece, to help release the immense weight that can build up at the end of a long, hard day. Let's get into it. This one line, wow, it just says it all, doesn't it? Caregiving is all about constant holding responsibility, holding it together emotionally, sometimes literally holding someone up. This whole practice is about flipping that script, just for a few minutes, and finally letting yourself be the one who's held and supported. So where do you even start? Well, the very first part of this meditation is about simply acknowledging that you need to let go and then setting the physical stage to make that happen. This is so powerful because it immediately tackles that feeling of perfectionism. So many caregivers end the day running through a mental list of everything they didn't do or what they could have done better. This first line is a huge mindset shift. It's not about finding some perfect, tidy end to the day. It's just about accepting that it's over. Done. And that leads to the big question, right? After a whole day of being on, of being vigilant, and just trying so hard, how in the world do you flip that switch to off? It can feel impossible, but the meditation's answer is brilliant. You don't start with your racing mind. You start with your body. And this gets right to the heart of it. We literally carry the day's stress in our bodies. You feel it in your shoulders, in your jaw, in your clenched hands. So to even begin to quiet the mind, you first have to send a really clear signal to your body that it's finally safe to stand down. It all kicks off with the simplest tool we have, our breath. These 3 deep breaths are way more than just a nice, relaxing moment. They're a direct signal to your nervous system, telling it to switch from fight or flight mode to rest and digest mode. It's basically like telling your body, hey, the emergency is over. You can relax now. Okay, so after the breath, we move into a guided body scan. And this isn't just about passively noticing tension. It's a sequence of actively giving each part of your body permission to soften. You can see the focus here on the shoulders where we carry so much emotional weight, and especially the hands, instructed to stop gripping. What a powerful metaphor for the entire day. So once the body starts to relax, what happens next? Well, the mind kicks in. As soon as you get still, that mental replay of the entire day usually starts up. And here's a really critical point. The goal is not to stop your thoughts. The meditation is so wise about this. It just acknowledges, yeah, your mind is going to want to replay the day. That's what minds do. The secret is knowing that trying to fight those thoughts just makes everything way more tense. So instead of fighting them, you do this. It's a really cool visualization. You're not trying to ignore or forget the tough moments. You just acknowledge them, and then you consciously imagine placing each one into a container and setting it aside for the night. It's about creating a little boundary so you can actually get some rest. And this is where we get to the real heart of the practice, these simple, powerful affirmations. The first one, I did what I could today, is all about validating your effort. It's the perfect antidote to that nagging, I didn't do enough feeling that so many caregivers live with. The second one boils the job down to its absolute essence. There is so much in caregiving that you just can't control. But the one thing you can control is your presence. This statement completely reframes success. It's not about the outcome. It's about the simple, profound act of just being there. And then this one. This is like the knockout punch to perfectionism. That is enough. It's not a question. It's not a hope. It's a declaration. It's the permission slip you need to just stop striving for the night and accept that what you gave, your presence, your effort, it was enough. You know, this idea of enough leads us straight into the next major theme of the meditation, which is all about actively making peace with the messy, imperfect reality of the day. This distinction right here, it's everything. Shifting your goal from perfection to presence can change your entire life as a caregiver. Perfection is this exhausting, impossible goal that guarantees you end every day feeling like you failed. But presence? That's something you can achieve every single day. What's really interesting is that this meditation doesn't want you to run away from the tough stuff. It actually asks you to bring to mind a moment you were impatient or a detail you missed. But instead of letting you get stuck there in guilt, it immediately gives you the reframe, I am human, I am learning. It's a way to turn that inner critic into a moment of self-compassion.
Okay, so we've worked on the body, we've handled the mind, we've reframed imperfection. Now we're at the final stage, which is all about giving yourself explicit permission to finally, truly rest.
I absolutely love this final visualization. It's just so gentle and realistic. The weight of caregiving doesn't just magically vanish. This meditation isn't promising that. It's offering a strategy. You can choose to set that weight down for the night. It'll be there in the morning, sure, but for now, you don't have to carry it. Now, this might sound super obvious, right? You are allowed to sleep. But think about it. For a caregiver who feels like they have to be on high alert 24/7, this can be a revolutionary idea. It's a direct command to the part of your brain that's always listening for the next crisis. And it goes a step further, making a really crucial point. Rest isn't some luxury you earn after a good day. It's framed as a necessary part of the job itself. Recovery is what makes sustainable care possible. You just can't pour from an empty cup, and this is the moment where you are given permission to refill it. The entire practice lands on this final, simple declaration. It's not a hope, it's not a wish, it's a choice. It's an act of taking back a little bit of control in a life that can feel totally dictated by the needs of others. The ultimate takeaway is that letting go isn't passive. It's an active, intentional decision you make for yourself. Which leaves us with a final thought. What weight could you give yourself permission to set down just for tonight?